Now, you wanted to step away from writing folky songs on guitar, and you took the transition into more synth, more percussion and keyboard. How valuable was this, kind of transition for you?
I mean, yeah, I definitely wanted to like move away from acoustic sad girl folk songs, and when we were in the studio, I mean, the record was definitely kind of just from us like bunkering down and not leaving the studio for weeks and just like experimenting with sounds. So it kind of happened within, like, it wasn't like I need to make this record, it kind of made itself.
Let's talk about the record itself, Pleasure Boy. It's a stellar record from start to finish, and I wanted to get your views on some of the material. Firstly, Keepsake. Now, here's a song that it's just splendid arrangements and with the haunting beats. And when you're going about arranging a song like this, is there a certain type of immediacy you're looking for? I mean, tell us about structuring the song itself.
Well, yeah, we tracked that song with like live drums and bass and piano and a vocal, and worked on it for weeks, and then I just wasn't happy with it, so we pulled everything off except for the vocal and like a bass line, and so just kind of built it up. And so that process kind of like happened with a lot of songs on the record, and it sort of got addictive, that process of like stripping everything back and really seeing what the song really is at its roots.
The song I'll Fake It. I understand this song was written on omnichord. Having this type of approach, was that pleasant for you, refreshing to kind of
it was really I really enjoyed. I hope to be writing more on keyboards and omnichord. I also wrote on auto harp as well, and that's like sort of like the best world of piano and guitar, because you have the strings. And but yeah, I really enjoyed working on the omnichord, and it was just like kind of like trial by error.
Yeah.
But hopefully I'll be writing with some more.
Tell us about wanting to make a record with a dreamlike atmosphere but with nightmarish conditions, and how that comes into play.
I mean, I feel like I live that way all the time. It's sort of dreamy and nightmarish, so just kind of reflecting what was going on with me at the time. But yeah, I wanted something that was like more visceral and sort of scary and beautiful and devastating at the same time.
Absolutely. And your voice is a thing of beauty. It really is. And the way you're able to use it and the tones and forms that it takes on. Do you work on specific styles and techniques? Do you feel your voice has kind of evolved, or is it just a natural approach?
I mean, I didn't know. Yeah, I was never like a singer like in school or anything like that. I kind of just, it's been sort of the natural progression, like just getting more comfortable with my voice and myself as a performer, and so it's kind of just happened on its own, I guess.
Yeah. You want your music to hurt, to have a visceral effect. When you're performing live, is this the same type of intimacy that you're looking for? Same type of connection?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of figuring that out. We've just done our first tour, and I'm still kind of piecing together what I want to be as a performer and how I want things to sound. But yeah, definitely want a wall of sound and it to be something really intense.
And in regards to touring for yourself, is touring very much about the little pleasures, bearing in mind the amount of limited time you have to get around whilst you're in Brussels, Amsterdam, Paris?
Yeah, I mean, luckily I've been able to spend quite a lot of time in Europe, so on this last tour, it was just like bopping around, and I didn't get to spend that much time in each place, so that was a little annoying. But hopefully in the next tour we'll see, I'll have more time. But yeah, it's a lot touring, but I enjoy it.
And we know you're a huge cat aficionado, and you love your cats. I mean, how painful is it to leave behind Christoph and Louise?
Oh, that was a bumblebee.
Yeah.
I have daily photographs texted to me, and videos, and so yeah, I sometimes have Skype sessions, but I've luckily enough have friends in town, so it's I was joking about at the venues, asking the people who worked at the venues to bring their pet to work day or something when I was there, but no one did. But yeah, I have friends that were in Paris, and they have pets, so it was like really good to hang out with them. But yeah, I'm definitely like would love to travel with a circus of animals.
You mentioned bringing your pets to work. That was a tweet that you posted, and I just wanted to get your views on a couple of tweets that you posted and what led to them being put up. And firstly, here's one: the internet is a lonely place sometimes. Go outside.
I mean, I've sometimes, like I'm guilty of like being a phone zombie and like not going outside, and I was kind of talking about myself, or just like telling people to fucking go outside, man. It's like be in nature, absorb the earth.
Absolutely. And here's another one, a recent one. Excited to have arrived in Berlin on the weekend of the flea market. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, there's the big flea market. I mean, there's flea markets on weekends or whatever in Berlin, but there's that one big one, which sadly I forget the name of the park. But yeah, there's an amazing flea market. Just like you could go there and like fill your house with like furniture. There's like lots of really cool like mid-century modern and like just buckets full of like old doorknobs, like from the 40s. Like they have like a super range of things you can find, and it's not very expensive. I love Berlin because it's super cheap.
As you head forward, what are the key fundamentals and elements that you hope to stay true to and maintain?
I guess making music that I'm proud of, never like settling for like other people's opinions or needs. Like, with this last record, Thomas Bartlett, who's the producer, like we, really fought for each sound. Like, we had to work really hard on like coming to a place where we both kind of agreed on what it would be sounding like. So yeah, just like staying true to yourself musically and not like doing something